up, beauty gang? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to lay your lace frontal like a mother freaking pro, okay, for beginners. Alright, so starting off, you're going to pull back your frontal, as you can see I did, and then apply your got-to-be glued gel, the black one in particular, right along your hairline, but you only want to do one section of your hairline. And I suggest you apply it with a Q-tip or makeup brush and not your finger, because it just helps with making sure your frontal lays flawlessly, since no sort of residue or dirt from your fingers was used to apply the clear gel. Now, after you applied the clear gel, take a small tooth comb, especially if you have low edges like me and you just want to comb those back so they're not sticking out when you lay down your frontal. Now you're going to take your blow dryer, and if you have multiple levels including the cold shot, go ahead and use cold air to just run along the portion of your hairline that you use to apply the got-to-be glued gel. The reason behind doing this is to make sure that the gel gets tacky enough so that when it's time to apply your frontal, it kind of dries a little bit faster and sticks a lot easier, whereas if the gel isn't dry, it's going to kind of be sliding everywhere. Ain't nobody got time for that. So now when you pull down your frontal, make sure you are clipping away the unnecessary hair so it doesn't get all stuck into the gel. The only hair that matters is literally the hair along the hairline of the frontal. That hair is what's going to help you pull your frontal forward and give you control of your placement. So as you can see, where I'm applying my fingers and pulling forward, that's where the front part of the hairline is. Now I'm going to go in with a comb and a blow dryer to kind of just set this. I went back and forth between the cool shot and the hot shot of my blow dryer until it dried, and I left that on for only about 2.5 minutes, and it's pretty much dry by then. And I forgot to mention the reasoning for using the end of a rat tail comb. The purpose of it is to help ensure that your frontal lays flat, and for the same reason you should use a Q-tip or makeup brush to apply the gel, so that the residue from your fingers doesn't taint the gel or stain the lace. By the way, a quick tip for if you have sections of the lace that didn't initially lay with the first gel application, just take the Q-tip, apply a little bit more gel to it, slightly lift that part of the frontal a bit and place it over top of it. Then blow dry the area until it's dry. Oh, and another quick tip to know, when the front hairs of the frontal get stuck in the gel and stuff, just use a small tooth comb to comb through the area so it doesn't stick to your skin awkwardly or dry up unnaturally. Now, based off everything you just learned from the first small section of applying your frontal, you're going to continue the same exact steps on every portion of your frontal. So now you're going to work with the middle section, placing down the gel, smoothing it down and stuff with the end of a rat tail comb, and then blow drying it, both switching between the cool shot and the hot shot for about 2.5 to 3 minutes. I've been wearing, making, applying all my wigs for the past year now, and I have to say, out of all methods I've tried in attempt to lay a lace frontal, this has been the best and easiest method and flawless finish I've ever gotten when it comes to doing it in sections instead of trying to apply all the gel at once and then applying the frontal at once. It's kind of just too much. So slow and steady definitely wins this race. Plus, it gives you a lot more control of how your frontal lays instead of trying to lay it all at once. And I will say also, the reason the frontal is going to look and already looks so natural and flawless is because I did actually quote unquote tint my lace, but I can do a separate video if you guys would like to see how I did this, because I didn't literally like put it in boiling water and the dye and stuff. It's actually a way easier method to make your lace match your skin tone. So if you'd like that video, please leave this emoji in the comment section below and give this video a thumbs up. Alright, but anyway, now that my lace frontal is thoroughly applied and set, I'm going to go ahead and create a little bit of baby hairs in the front using this razor comb that I got from my local beauty supply store for less than like $4. Then use some Gorilla Snot and place that right along the little baby hairs. I noticed they're a little too long still, so I do go back in with my razor comb and cut it down just a little bit more, and then I use my small tooth comb to create the baby hairs the way I like. You kind of just play with it until it lays the way you want. Like, there's no really specific way to do baby hairs on a lace frontal. Oh, and I should mention that baby hairs are definitely optional in this wig application process. I just wear baby hairs naturally with my natural hair, so I just do it to my lace frontals too. It's just what I like, but you don't have to do your baby hairs. But yeah, you're going to see me do it on both sides, the little curve curve and a little slay. And oh yeah, I do set the baby hairs with my blow dryer on the cool shot just to make sure they don't like melt out of place. I don't really know how to explain it, but sometimes I know that I lay my baby hairs and then like when I leave it alone, they somehow kind of get a little discombobulated. So I just cool shot it to make sure that it sets. And now to clean up any of the gel residue, I go ahead and use my witch hazel and a Q-tip and just clean around the frontal, because that little shiny stuff that the gel left because the lace didn't go over top of it ain't cute, ain't natural, ain't, you know, what it is. So now that my frontal is laid, baby hair's laid, everything's slayed, my wig application is done. Really hope you guys found this video helpful and informative. Hope it helps you slay your lace frontals. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and until next time, guys, bye.